Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and welcome to a speed build of a tiny house with a loft. Yes, there's a cat behind me. There she is. Let me turn so you guys can see her better. If you watched my video last week, you knew she was coming because I bulk record voiceovers, as you can tell from the same hair and the same outfit, but she had crawled onto my chair right at the end of that video. And I said you guys would see her next time, so here she is. Hi. Hi, princess. Hi, princess. And if you missed the details on why my hair is gone, you can check out last week's video. I ramble on about it for most of the video. Well, so welcome again to this speed build. Once again, it's a tiny home with a loft. I love building tiny homes, and she's licking me. I'm also super inspired right now to build more because I recently went to a tiny house festival. And it was a lot of fun. It's one that I always wanted to go to. My friends went one year and they told me you didn't really miss anything. There was a lot of long lines and everything was cramped and tiny. Well, obviously tiny, but they didn't really get to enjoy the houses very much. Oh gosh, there she is. She's back on her throne. But I had fun. We didn't see them all. There was a lot of lines. There was a lot of just standing around. So we just kind of made a strategy that just to skip a house if it had a longer line. We mostly saw buses. A lot of the tiny homes we saw were buses converted to tiny homes. And there was a couple others. And in fact, I don't know if I still have pictures. I don't know if this one was necessarily inspired by those or not. If I find them, I'll let you know. I'm just gonna mindlessly scroll through here while I annoy you guys. Oh wait, here they are. Oh, okay, so let's see, that was quick. So there were a couple like this, I think. Oh man, I don't know if ignore the people there. I don't know who they are. They're just random people. That one's kind of I think it was a shipping container. Correct me if I'm wrong, well, you guys probably don't know, but one of them was ones that students were making. So it was this high school that there was a teacher, I don't know what subject he taught, but he decided to start having the students manufacture tiny homes for other students. And he was telling me that there's a bunch of homeless high school students in our area, and I had no idea. So basically the school, I guess the school funds it. I'm not sure where they get their funding, but the students build them, and they are for other students who need housing. And I thought that was such an amazing idea. But I think they were shipping containers. I thought this was cool. This wasn't a tiny house, but it was just one of the vendors, and they had a little trailer where they were selling clothes out of. I thought that was cool. But see, you can see the lines. There was a lot of standing around, but there were some cute tiny homes. There was nothing crazy. Nothing that was super inspiring, but just being in that type of environment and seeing all the tiny homes, I thought it was super cool. You can see I don't know, I'm obsessed with that. If I did not have that cat right there, and if I did not have my dad, I would probably live in a bus or a van or some sort of traveling tiny home. I thought that one was adorable. It's got the little window box. This one was on the back of a trailer, so super mobile. Here's another picture of it, so you can see it it's pulled from the back of a truck. I thought that was adorable. Now, I live in a mobile home, but some people were super confused by that. I guess the term doesn't translate very well to other countries, but in the United States, a mobile home is a house it's basically also called a manufactured home. They were kind of manufactured and brought here over on a truck, but they are stationary. I couldn't just drive this thing away. It doesn't work like that. It sits on blocks, and you have to put it on a semi-truck to move it, and it's very expensive and very rare that someone will pick up and move a mobile home. So yeah, I mean, I'm in a tiny, it's not even tiny, it's maybe I don't know, this isn't pictures of my house, these are just pictures of the tiny house. I don't know how many square feet of this is. I figured it out a few weeks ago and then I totally forgot, but it's a pretty small house. But yeah, that's it. Those are my tiny homes. So that was, kind of the inspiration for this. Although I've technically been building tiny homes on this channel for years. One of my first builds that I was super proud of was a rainbow tiny home community, which if you go searching way back on my YouTube archives, you can find those. I really loved it. Each little tiny house on the lot was super unique. It had crazy wallpaper, the benches with the paintings, and kind of like the one I used here. that blue one, but there's some other ones that have like more crazy colored paintings on them. And there was like a big lake in the middle. That was seriously one of my favorite builds I've ever done, but it's so old at this point. So oh, and then the Sims 3, I built a tiny home community with 3 houses, I remember, and I tried to make them look like so unique and individual. Probably going back and looking at it now years later, it probably looks like so primitive, but there was one that was like a double tiny house for a couple and their baby, and I stuck a little nursery in there. And then there was another one that was for just a single sim, and she had a little computer area, and then the one in the back with like a full 2-story, not a loft, and it was for a family of 4, 2 kids and 2 parents. And in the middle I put like this giant activity center so they could like paint and, I don't know, play pool, whatever the Sims activities were in Sims 3. I probably put like a fitness area, I don't remember. But my point is, if you guys want a tiny home community, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just do a couple little tiny houses here and there when I'm inspired. I've done one like this before. I think it had a pretty similar floor plan. It was kind of inspired by that one, but the other one had, well, this one has a garden too. The other one had more of a garden. Like the other one had like this big porch that had an entire gardening area, I think. So this one is definitely different, and obviously there's new things because that one was built a while ago. So this one has seasons, which I'm pretty sure I used a lot of stuff from seasons. And that poof there, I was trying to put, like, the books looked okay, but I was trying to put something else, like, on top of the books, like some sort of tray or picture, or we just need more tiny clutter items. We really, really do. There's so much stuff I want in this game that, like, I couldn't even sit here and make a whole list. But I know for sure I want more, like, candles, plants, vases, just, like, little clutter things, like bowls, and just, like, I don't know, little cup holders, not cup holders, like pencil holders, and, you know, I don't even know, little desk organizers, I don't know, help me out. just more things I could put on tables and surfaces, more books. Definitely, we don't have enough books. We can go into Buy to Bug and get a bunch, but they all pretty much look the same. Although I have found like a few of those bigger, like, magazine looking ones that I will probably experiment with more. I hate scrolling through Buy to Bug because it gets tedious, and you have to really keep your eye out for exactly what you're looking for, and sometimes it gets annoying if you're looking for a specific thing and you can't find it. But the debug menu is pretty cool. Like, I am happy we have that. It's probably one of the coolest things in the game, besides being able to size things up and down, which you can take things and turn them into clutter and turn them into tiny items, but I'm pretty much lazy. I just want a clutter pack. Oh, I want, like, more hobbies too. I want some sewing machines. I want more, like, arts and crafts supplies, more paints, more little notebooks and journals and organizers with, like, stuff in them, which we are getting one, or we probably have got it already, because I think this video, since I'm pre-recording, is going out in a couple weeks. We're getting a new update on Tuesday, or we got a new update on Tuesday. And I watched the Sims live stream, and we got some new freelance careers and a few new items, and one of the new items was like a little desk organizer with scissors and pens and pencils in it, and I went crazy when I saw that. Like, I need more stuff like that. Sims, please, more stuff like that. Oh, and this shelf. Is this the shelf? This shelf is coming, or has come, in white. We should have it now, which was a huge deal because literally there is no white. And that shelf is so simple. It's just like a plain straight across shelf. There's no, like, little divots or book holders or anything on it. It's just a plain white shelf, and people get so creative with those. They can put them over windows to look like awnings. You can size them up to make them look like a desk. They're not functional, of course. You can put them on windows to make it look like the windows have slats. I use them to make fake ladders, which we need ladders. So, oh my god, tiny houses need ladders. This giant staircase is unexcusable. The only reason it works is because we can delete the floor underneath, and I'm able to put things under there, which obviously I'm putting a little pet area, but god, we need ladders, please. For the love of God. I need ladders. I just need them. I don't know if we're ever gonna get them. I'm hoping and praying, even though I'm not super into university for the gameplay, when we get some sort of university or schooling pack, I'm praying that we have dorm room stuff, bunk beds, mini fridges, ladders, pull-out beds, sofa beds, Murphy beds, futons. I'm just like, praying we get those things. So, and oh gosh, backpacks, the little spray paint can we had, the spray paint that we had in Sims 3. I just really want more stuff like that. And this like weird counter, for some reason, when you put stuff on top of it, it clips like really weirdly on it. Like the slots aren't symmetric at all. So what I had to do was pull the counter or the dresser out of the way, use Alt, and of course I'm pretty sure I have bb.move objects on always. I had to slide the items where I wanted them and then put the dresser back. I don't know why they slotted that so weird. I don't know why the shelves are slotted so weird too, where we literally cannot clip things to a shelf that should fit on a shelf. So maybe that'll be fixed one day. Otherwise, there is this, I don't know if it's a mod or CC, I don't know exactly what to call it, but I can't remember what it's called. I call it the red shelf. And it's like a custom content item that you can snap anything that snaps to a surface to it and move it exactly where you want it, and then take the item and move it over. That probably made no sense. Leave me a comment if you want to know what I'm talking about, and I will link it for you. But we're into the screenshot. So here you go. Here's the cute outside with the garden and all the flowers and the beautiful little pond with the slabs from Spa Day. I love those so much. Here's our little picnic area with that cute wooden painted picnic bench. And here's a shot into our kitchen and living room, and then you'll see the loft. I don't know if I took a picture of the bathroom, but you'll see the loft bedroom upstairs. So once again, if you had fun, thank you for hanging out with me. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 10,000 subscribers. We are so close to 10,000. We might have hit it by now, but if not, please help me out. It has been my dream for years to hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So yeah, it's free to sub, doesn't cost a thing, and I post videos every single Saturday. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let me know if you want more tiny homes, what type of tiny homes you want to see. And yeah, Lexi, my cat that was up here before, she's taking a nap over there too. So she says hello and goodbye and thank you for watching as well. So yeah, a couple more screenshots here. I'm really bad at timing this, but there we go. That is the end. Bye. That is the end. What a great way to end a video, stuff. Wait guys, before you go anywhere, don't forget to click over here to watch new videos and click on my face when I disappear to subscribe.